The light of Allah. Tafsir of Surah An-Nur verses 35 to 40. The Quran is filled with divine parables that illuminate the hearts of believers and awaken reflection. Among the most profound is found in Surah An-Nur, verses 35 to 40, where Allah describes himself as the light of the heavens and the earth. This passage is often regarded as one of the most beautiful and spiritually moving in the Quran, revealing how divine guidance shapes the hearts of the faithful and contrasting it with the emptiness of those who reject faith. The verses, An-Nur 24:35-40. Verses 36 to 37. This light shines in the houses of Allah, mosques, where his name is glorified morning and evening by those who are never distracted from prayer and charity, even by trade or business. Verse 38. For them, Allah promises full reward and increases them out of his grace. Verses 39 to 40. In contrast, the deeds of disbelievers are like a mirage in a desert, appearing real but empty, or like the darkness of the deep sea, led by waves and clouds, so dark that even one's hand cannot be seen. Whoever Allah does not grant light will never have light.
Context of Revelation Aspen Nuzul.
Classical scholars such as Al-Wahidi explain verse 35, revealed not due to a specific event, but to present a parable of Allah's guidance in the believer's heart. Verses 36 to 37 highlighted the virtue of the companions, such as Abu Bakr, Umar, Uthman, and Ali, and other believers who, despite being merchants, never allowed trade to distract them from worship. Verses 39 to 40 addressed the disbelievers of Quraysh, whose seemingly good deeds without faith would prove worthless in the hereafter. Tafsir and meaning. 1. Allah's light, verse 35. Allah is the ultimate source of both physical light, sun, moon, stars, and spiritual light, faith, knowledge, and guidance. The parable of the lamp in a niche reflects the clarity and brilliance of faith in the believer's heart. Ibn Kathir explains that the glass represents the purified heart, while the oil symbolizes purity and barakah, so luminous that it nearly glows on its own. Point 2. The mosques and the believers, verses 36 to 37. The light of faith is nurtured in mosques, where Allah is remembered constantly. True believers remain steadfast in prayer and charity, even while engaged in worldly work. As Al-Qurtubi emphasizes, trade and livelihood are not condemned. Rather, neglecting worship for them is. Point 3. Rewards of the believers, verse 38. Allah not only repays believers in full but grants them additional grace, paradise, his eternal pleasure, and blessings beyond measure. 4. The deeds of disbelievers, verses 39 to 40. The Quran vividly illustrates the futility of deeds without faith, like a mirage that deceives the thirsty or the darkness of the sea where light cannot penetrate. As As-Sadi notes, without the light of faith, no deed has value in the sight of Allah. Lessons and reflections. 1. Allah's light is the essence of guidance, knowledge, and faith. 2. Mosques are centers of spiritual light and remembrance. 3. Believers balance worldly affairs with worship, never neglecting Allah. 4. Their reward is abundant and multiplied beyond expectation. 5. Deeds without faith are empty illusions, unable to save one in the hereafter. Closing remarks. These verses from Surah An-Nur remind us that life without Allah's light is only darkness, no matter how outwardly successful it appears. The true measure of a life is not wealth or status, but the light of faith that guides the heart and illuminates every deed. Let us, therefore, seek Allah's light through prayer, remembrance, and sincere devotion, for whoever Allah grants his light will never be lost, and whoever is denied it will never find a path.